Have you ever looked at a nail salon menu and felt like you needed a secret decoder ring? I mean, all these different names for what looks like the same gorgeous natural nail service, it can get so confusing. So let's dive in and figure out what's really going on with these nude overlays.
So right away, this is what trips everyone up. You see BB gel overlay, camouflage overlay, maybe even natural BB gel overlay. Are these actually three different things? Is one somehow better than the others? Or is it all just, clever marketing? Let's get to the bottom of it.
Okay, so to make sense of all these fancy names, we've got to go back to basics. We have to start with the foundation, right? And the basis for this whole service, it's a single core technique, and it's called an overlay.
So what is an overlay exactly? Well, it's actually way simpler than it sounds. All it is a technique where a product, like a gel or an acrylic, is put right on top of your natural nail. The whole point is just to add some strength, right? To reinforce the nail so it doesn't break, and to get that perfectly smooth surface. That's it. Simple as that.
And this right here, this gets to the absolute heart of it. The key words are super important. With an overlay, you are not rebuilding a nail, or, and this is the big one, you're not adding any extra length with tips. You're just working with the nail length you've already got. So, if you remember one thing, it's this. Overlay is all about reinforcement, not extension.
Okay, so if the technique is always just an overlay, then where in the world do all these other names come from? Well, that brings us to the special ingredient, the thing that kind of changes the whole game. Let's talk about BB gel.
And yeah, this really puts it perfectly. The technique itself, that overlay part, it never changes. The thing that's different, the variable that gives the service its fancy name, is the product they're using. So instead of using a plain old clear base gel and then painting color on top, technicians are using this amazing all-in-one product called BB gel.
So why even use a BB gel for an overlay in the first place? I mean, what's the big deal? Well, it turns out this stuff has some pretty fantastic benefits, and that's what leads us right back to that other name we heard at the start, camouflage.
So what's so special about BB gel? Okay, first off, the nude color is already in the gel. That saves a whole step and gives this gorgeous kind of semi-translucent look. So cool. Second, it's self-leveling. That's a fancy way of saying it just settles into a perfectly smooth surface all by itself. I mean, talk about a flawless finish. And third, and this is the real game changer, it's made to hide little imperfections on your nail. Like any tiny ridges or spots.
And boom, there it is. That's it. That ability to hide things, to create this perfect-looking natural nail. That is exactly where the name camouflage comes from. It's literally camouflaging any little flaw, and what you're left with is just a beautiful, healthy-looking nail. It is the absolute definition of that your nails but better vibe.
All right, you ready? Let's put all these pieces of the puzzle together. We've got the technique, we've got the special product. Now let's see how they add up to give us the real proper name for this service. Okay, let's break this down. It's super simple when you see it like this. The technique, that's the overlay. The product, that's the nude BB gel. So when you put them together, if you want to be super precise, the most accurate name is a BB gel nude overlay. See? It tells you exactly what you're getting, the technique and the product.
And hey, just so you're totally prepared when you look at that salon menu, here's another pro term you might see. Camouflage overlay with BB gel. This one's just focusing more on the benefit, the whole camouflaging thing, but it still mentions the product. The most important thing to remember, though, is that both of these names are totally correct. They mean the exact same thing. So, there you have it. The next time you're looking at that menu, it's not going to be a confusing list of words anymore. Nope, you'll see options and you'll know exactly what they mean. Whether it says BB gel overlay or camouflage overlay, you'll know you're getting that beautiful, strong nail with a perfect nude finish. So now, the only real question is, which shade are you going to pick?